Hello, my Virgos, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. And of course, I am still Debbie. Now, I'm reading for November 10th through the 16th. I've prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, these are general readings. They may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I've done an overview. Hope in these interesting times, because there's always hope. There is always hope, my Virgos. Now, during this time, we are coming up to that new moon. It will be in Scorpio. Remember to work through your fears, and it is a waning moon as we get to that new moon. What do you need to release? Now, I feel like this is an interesting time. This is all these times, like I said, these are interesting times, but there is always hope. Now, my Virgos, I do feel like there is a little bit of an integrity push for you. And I just want to remind you, stand up. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for what and who you believe in and who you are, okay? Because I know sometimes it can be hard at your work, but then you look back at your life, I've had many years, and you go, wow, I wish that moment I would have stood up for myself a little bit more. So I'm just kind of feeling like this might be pushing you. You might feel like you're being pushed against a wall. But again, I feel like your freedom, oh, look at that. That's the sun, which is a lovely outcome. I feel like you standing up for yourself. I love that we got the sun as we're talking about this. Okay. So it is okay for you to, it's okay for you to take care of yourself. It is okay for you to verbalize when you are, it's not just about it's not boundaries, it's taking care of your own energies. Anyway, just feel like there's a Virgos out there that need to just stand up and believe more in themselves. I know it's hard. Many a time, and I'm a fire sign, but many a time there can be a lot of intimidation. So take a couple of breaths, my spiritual Virgos, and ask higher power, Holy Spirit, to give you the answers, okay? To give you your voice. Here we go. So, but I loved, as we're talking about it, that the sun pops out. This is a major arcana. Major arcana, the first, 22 cards, or the 22 cards of the deck, that these are also considered Archangel Power Tarot cards. We have a 19. 19 is a 9 is a completion. Things are wrapping itself up. We have a 1, new beginning. We have a 10 plus 9. 10 is transition. And then we go to 1 plus 9 is actually a 10. Transition again. 0, God source. 1 plus 0 is 1, new beginning. So the sun is always, no matter when, I was thinking about this earlier today, not this card per se, but about the sun. Even in the darkest of night, the sun still shines, okay? Maybe it's not shining on you at that moment. Even when the storm clouds are, if it's during the day and the storm clouds are covering, the sun is still there. So patience, wait it out. Things will change. The sun, Archangel Uriel is the archangel of wisdom, or associated with wisdom and associated with light, bringing light to dark places. So the sun is opening up that new horizon. The sun is opening up a new day for you. Okay. But again, I do get this sense that you need to stand up, and you need to kind of stand up and be counted, stand up and believe in yourself. Life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. So it's kind of like, what I'm always saying too, I know I say this a lot, but if you don't ask, the answer is always a no. You ask, you can still get a no, but many times you'll get that yes. Okay? So next card is the Queen of Michael. Interesting with this too, because the Queen's now underlying energy is that water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, fluid, emotional, spiritual. Michael is your Aquarius, your Gemini, your Libra. This is more analytical. This is more thinking things through, making some plans. Now remember, when I say this about the air sign, it doesn't make them smarter than the others. It just says that they think a little bit more objectively, okay? And it doesn't make them more right, but it's more objective. Now, so we have the water, which is more, it has that emotional component, but we also have that objective component. So something you feel very deeply about, you need to look at it more objectively. You need to take a step back, and you need to kind of think things through a little bit more, as it'll say, brilliant, self-reliant, insightful, humorous. I was thinking rational. So try to not let the emotions override you. Try to stay in that rational part of your brain during this time. You know exactly what to do. The benefit of experience, a time for your career rather than relationships. Your next card is reversed. Things are moving forward. 191. Well, if you count the 1 plus 0. So again, 10, transitioning. This is the Wheel of Fortune, Archangel Jeremiah. Jeremiah has a lot of kind energy to pull you and help you and support you through. So this is, things are moving forward, but again, I do feel like you have to stand up for yourself a little bit more. You have to speak your mind a little bit more. You have to, I know that, I call you my extroverted introverts or my introverted extroverts. Believe in yourself that much more. You've got these beautiful cards that are telling you things are going to move forward for you. New beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. Oh, that's quite lovely. So beautiful cards with this. 191, 191, backward, forward. Okay, let's see now what we have here. Holy Spirit. Virgo, holy, what for our, oh, okay, here we go. Guardian of emotion reversed. And this would be then the King of Water. So just as this is the Queen of Michael, we have the air energy and we have the water energy. This is now reversed. And the King, this is the one that has gone through everything and comes out so much better than before. Here we go. This situation requires emotional maturity and total trust. You're surrounded by those who have only the best of intentions, so you can rely on the advice you're given. Challenges will be resolved. This card also indicates a generous humanitarian and refined person whom you can completely depend on. So there's a lot of trusting energy here. This could be a reference to those characteristics within yourself. So this is the King of Cups, the King of Water, the King of Raphael. So you've got a lot of things. There's got to be the objective, thinking things through clearly, but there is also the emotional sense of trust here too. Interesting. Okay. Let's go to our inspirational wisdom of angels and fairies. Let's see. Higher power, again, for our Virgos. What do you want to say to our Virgos for this week of the 10th through the 16th? What's going on? Here we go. Here we go. This one again reversed. Fairy revels. They're having a party. Your life can be joyful if you allow your faith to open the doors that will make this happen. So we have a lot of trust and we have a lot of faith going on here. Remove the barrier and everything will be clear. So remember, what do you need to release? Barriers. Hey, and you don't even have to know what the barrier is. I said this, I think, on Taurus, that basically, break through the barriers for my higher good. God, I want those barriers broken through. Whatever for my higher good. I have faith. I have faith. And it's kind of like once I do that, it's like, oh, let's wait and see what God's going to do with that now. Okay, it's giving permission too. We have choices, and sometimes our choice can be to let higher power, God, source, whoever that is to you, take over. Okay? Can move mountains. Faith can move mountains. Okay, let's see what crystal or energy for our Virgos would be helpful to carry, to wear. Here we go. This one again reversed. Clear quartz. Now this is one of my favorites. I don't have enough of this though. But clear quartz is also, it's like one of those little thumb drives. You can program it. And it helps to empower other crystals or other energies. Psychic abilities, enhanced intuition, mental clarity, magnified energy. And that's the thing. It helps to magnify energies. Okay, now we talked about the new moon. Again, work through your fears, the new moon in Scorpio. And what do you need to release because it's a waning moon? Let's see what else we might have for our Virgos here. Oopsie, not there. Not shuffling. Oopsie, oopsie. Here we go. What do we have here for Virgos? Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. My Virgos. Here we go. There we go. Ooh, cardinal moon, be bold and make the first move. So kind of goes with what I was saying about believing in yourself and standing firm. Be bold. What do you think, my Virgos? Make sense? Can you feel the energies? Okay, do me that favor. Besides letting me know, please do me the favor of liking, sharing, subscribing, clicking on that bell, rumbling me if you rumble me, if you're watching on Rumble. These things do help, and like I do this out of my home, so it does help. So thank you. As always, though, my Virgos, most important part of everything, always know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.